Hello and welcome to another Tall Ship Tuesday. My name is Caroline, and maybe when you think of sailors, what comes to mind is the image of a drunken sailor. Let's talk about the true history of alcohol in the Navy. In 1794, a daily alcohol ration was established by Congress for the Navy. Those on board ships were rationed 1/2 pint of distilled spirits, or in lieu of that, 1 quart of beer. Within 3 years, the beer option is dropped. It may seem strange for people serving on board a ship to be rationed alcohol, but remember, water wasn't always safe to drink. It could become rancid at sea due to being stored in wooden casks. To make the water safe to drink, they'd mix it with a distilled spirit, specifically rum. The Navy started using rum primarily due to tradition. The British Royal Navy had been mixing rum and water for a drink called grog, a beverage we'll dedicate an entire video to in the future. Rum made a lot of sense for the British Navy. Many of their trading partners produced rum, but it became a bit more difficult for the US Navy to get rum, so within a decade, we switch over to start using whiskey instead. By the early 1830s, a temperance movement was in full swing. This was a concerted effort to limit drinking in the United States for both moral and health reasons. The first time this movement influences the US Navy is on June 15, 1831. To discourage drinking, servicemen may relinquish their ration for a cash bonus of 6 cents a day. From there, we have a little under 100 years of haggling. The amount of rationed alcohol goes down, then up. The cash bonus amount falls, then raises. For a time, the ration goes to officers only and is then restored to the rank and file, then goes back to officers only again. Finally, on June 1, 1914, General Order 99 is issued by Josephus Daniels. This forbids the use of alcoholic beverages for drinking purposes on board any naval vessel, naval yard, or station. This order was not well received. Daniels was roundly mocked both by officers and by political cartoons. Many said this was an effort to make the Navy soft. By July 1st, all ships had to be dry. Commanders on board ships rushed to sell what alcohol they had, but it turned out they had quite a bit. Finally, it was decided that in true Navy fashion, the best way to get rid of the leftover alcohol was to throw a massive rager, the party to end all parties. Naval ships gathered near Veracruz, where many vessels were decorated with themes such as Wild West saloons or piled high with huge banquets and punch bowls filled with contraband. The US Navy invited foreign ships to join in as well. Soon they would be drinking alongside British, French, German, Spanish, and Dutch navies. One of the last times these vessels would gather in peace, for sadly, the First World War was merely a few weeks away. Thank you all for joining the Tall Ship Providence Foundation on this Tall Ship Tuesday. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. We put out new educational videos each week about maritime history, seamanship, tall ships, and even the occasional sea shanty. Until next time, we hope to see you back on another Tall Ship Tuesday. Bye!